afternoon. I apologize for any sort of leaf blowing, grass mowing nonsense that may or may not be transferring into my camera's microphone. I am merely me, and I can't just go outside and be like, excuse me, you really need to stop doing your job because I'm filming. Like that, no. So I apologize, but I want to do this while I got good sunlight because today I am testing out a heavily requested foundation. Yes, this is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea foundation. It's a water foundation. I'm terrified. I'm pretty sure this is everything in a foundation that I don't like. But hey, you guys want me to test it out and it's new, and so okay. I would love to be your makeup monkey for the day. I gave my skin a break from testing out foundations for a while because it was just making my skin go bonkers. But now that I've kind of got things back under control, I'm ready to mess it up again. So before I get ahead of myself, let's go on over to Tarte or Sephora's website. I haven't chosen a place yet, and read about this product really quick to make sure I'm applying it to my face correctly. Like I said, this is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Water Foundation with broad spectrum SPF of 15. It is $39 and you get 1 ounce. It only comes in 12 colors. I'm very, very disappointed in the color selection. I mean, you can see for dark or even medium skin tones, this is not gonna do it for you. I mean, deep honey right here, that's the deepest they have. I'm ashamed, Tarte. I'm very upset about the color selection here. So of course they're promoting to use it with the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea double-ended foundation brush. I don't have that. What it is, it's a lightweight, full coverage hydrating foundation that is infused with Tarte's Rainforest of the Sea complex, whatever that is. It's supposed to deliver the ultimate hydration boosting coverage. It's got a concentrated full coverage fluid formula featuring 20% water to drench dry skin as it covers and masks any redness, dark spots, and uneven skin tone. Sorry, I'm getting way too animated with this. The actual foundation bottle comes with a custom dropper applicator, which is supposed to deliver the perfect level of moisture-rich coverage in an array of shades to match any skin tone, which is hilarious because, as you saw, this is not gonna match any skin tone. Tarte, not even close. And they did some research, and basically most women that they tested it with said that their skin appeared smoother and softer, brighter, and also more radiant. How to use this, we are supposed to use the dropper applicator to dispense directly onto a foundation brush, then gently buff into the skin using circular motions. For light coverage, use 1 to 2 drops. For medium to full, use 3 to 4. Like I said, I did not buy the full foundation because I think that is wasteful when I can test it with samples, and then if I hate it, I don't have to return a used bottle of foundation because that makes me feel bad as a consumer. I got this little sample pack from Sephora when I placed that Too Faced melted lipstick, the matte one. I will leave that review linked down below for you if you missed it and are curious, but this was one of the options for samples to get, so I picked it, and I am just excited to rip on into this and test it with you guys, see how it wears throughout the day. I'm not doing anything today, really, other than just working and, you know, whatever, but that's okay. That's a day. And we will put this to the test and we will see how it wears on my oily skin. So yeah, I guess let's just dive right into this here. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be using this light neutral shade here because I am quite pale, especially at the moment. Is there a proper way I'm supposed to rip into this? It's only got 1 perforation, so it's a little strange. Alright, looks like little pill packets. I'm gonna break off this light neutral one. Honestly, might be a little dark for me, but thank goodness I am being a shut-in today and just working from home. I feel like since it's a water foundation, you should shake it. I don't know, since it's in a packet, if that really makes a difference, but before I get, there's just so many things going on, I suppose. Okay, I'm gonna zoom you guys in. I have officially blinded myself. I do like to test out foundations with my glasses on, just for the glasses wearers of the world out there. We can see how it performs underneath the nose pads. Some people are always like, does it really make that big of a difference? Really, I don't get it. Why do you even do that? And yeah, it actually does make a difference. Some foundations do a lot better with glasses nose pads than other foundations. So I'm gonna go ahead and put on a primer really quick here. I already washed and moisturized my face about 20-ish minutes ago, so it is ready for all of the things, all of the chemicals and loveliness that I'm about to smear on my face. Alright, so I'm gonna shake up this packet again. Again, I have no idea if I need to, but oh, you're a squirter. Oh my goodness, it's messy. It's messy. It's so messy. What does it look like on my hand? Dark. Oh god. I'm so happy I'm staying inside. I'm going to be using this kabuki, the F100 from Outer Beauty. It seems slightly similar to the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea brush that they recommend, and it's just a good foundation brush in general. And I'm gonna drip this, drippity drop, boop, boop, boop. I don't know how much the dropper on the foundation actually drops out, but I don't know. All right, and circular motions, go. So sheer. So scratch that. I'm just gonna boopity bop this on my face. It's got a very heavy sunscreen scent to it, by the way. So there it is on half of my face. Can you tell that I have foundation on? A little bit, purely because this is a bit orange. I feel like Tarte has a tendency to do that with their foundations. They all just lean a bit orange. But I think, thankfully, since this is so sheer, it's a bit more forgiving than if it would be like, you know, a very, very full coverage foundation. It looks really natural, I will give it that, but it hasn't dried down quite yet, so I guess I'm just gonna put this on the rest of my face here, you know, for good measure. Alright, there came the sun. Oh, my poor pupils. I have temporarily moved you so that you can see this without the blinding sun. So there's what it looks like with one coat. You can see it didn't do the greatest job of covering up that redness. But considering how sheer this foundation is, I guess I wasn't really expecting much. I'm shocked that they call this a full coverage. I'll film from the corner, how's that? I don't want to put on another coat of this because it is not my color, but for you guys, for science, I'm just curious to see if this really can be built up at all. I obviously still have some stuff that I wouldn't mind covering up. Okay, I am eating my words. Dang. That did a perfect job, and I'm surprised. Usually with foundations, if you like stipple it in with a foundation brush, it's just a mess and you need to do further blending with like a sponge or something, but that worked out really well. It definitely covered up that redness on the tip of my nose and also on that one red spot in the middle of my forehead, so dang, Tarte, look at you, look at you. I'm gonna go ahead and put on the rest of my makeup off camera here and out of the sun. Hopefully when I come back, that will be corrected. Clouds, come back, you were doing so well. I will put on some not pajama clothes, I'll have my hair did, and yeah, I will just check in with you guys in just a second here on YouTube land. Ready? Ding! Alright, that was a delayed ding there, but woohoo! I've got my makeup on for the most part. I'm going to be testing out a lip product today, so hence I don't have anything but some chapstick on my lips right now. But do I like have the worst timing in the world, or like nature hates me? Nature hates me so much. Ouch. You can see some redness can still peek through, but overall I think it looks alright. I did use a translucent setting powder, so it's a bit more matte than it is on its own. This is the type of foundation where it doesn't ever seem to dry down. I let it sit there for like 5-ish minutes and it was still feeling a bit tacky. I mean, even with my powder on, it still feels a bit dewy, I guess. So yeah, that's really it for now. Like I said, I've just got a couple other videos that I want to film today, and I'm just gonna be doing some editing and typical nothing, you know? Probably some cross stitch, cuddling with my cat, you know, the really exciting stuff that makes up my work days. It is currently 2:26 in the afternoon. Good timing, clock, hey. I will just check in whenever I feel like I need to check in with you guys next. This definitely feels like the kind of foundation where I'm probably gonna want to blot at some point. Who knows? Time will tell. We shall see. And I will just check in with you all very soon here on YouTube land. So I will see you then. Bye! Hello everyone, good evening. It is the end of the night here. It is currently 12:25 or 6, about that, in the morning. Hello. I'm so ready to take this ridiculous looking color of foundation off of my face right now. Like I said before, thank goodness I was just shut in all day and editing videos and stuff on my computer. But overall, I think I'm okay with this foundation, you guys. I didn't have to blot my face at all, which is pretty darn good for me, honestly. It's starting to feel a little bit heavy, like it's starting to feel like my oils are starting to mix with it and everything, and it feels like it's gonna slide around if I touch my face. Let's find out. Yeah, so it does kind of like come off there if you touch your face. That being said, I don't think I look overtly greasy or anything. It's just the feeling that it gives off, so it's not my favorite foundation in that sense. And this is the kind of foundation where hour by hour it just keeps on oxidizing. I mean, this is so the wrong color. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up in this lighting or anything, but it's pretty bad. It's at least 3 shades incorrect for me. Just very, very orange. But, you know, I think it wore just fine and I was able to build it up, and you know, I gotta give it props. So I mean, if you are looking for a foundation like this, maybe give it a shot. See if you can get a sample from Sephora, but keep your fingers crossed that you're one of the colors that they make, because they are slim and few and far between, it seems. See how it did under my glasses. Not the best, but not the worst either. I mean, I think this testing would be a bit different if I was like out running errands and getting all sweaty and whatnot, but I think if you are just an average person, you know, you've got a cubicle desk job, or you just sit on your butt and you edit videos all day like I do, decent. It feels really smooth. It doesn't feel greasy when I touch it. Even on my forehead, it just feels the slightest slipperiness. It's really not that bad. It's just the fact that it's coming off when I do touch my face up there. So as always, I just hope the review was helpful for you in seeing whether or not this is a foundation you may or may not want to go and test out for yourself. If it was helpful or enjoyable for you, go ahead and give me a thumbs up down below. I would really appreciate it. And as always, I just hope you guys are all doing well. And until next time, just stay well until then. Bye! Do you want to say bye? Yes. Purr, purr, purr.
I went to a club, right? And they had no baggy pants and no sneakers. That was wild. I didn't know what to think about that. Hip hop.